All right, let's get started early this morning because I hear chainsaws and constructions going on outside, which means it might get too loud for me to broadcast. So let's get things started. It's let's say it's 8 o'clock in the morning here on October 5th in the year 2023 on a beautiful Thursday morning. The sky is clear, blue, sunny. Hard to believe it's October and it's Thursday. And what do we do on Thursday, kids? We head on over to Calabasas and ask our friends Matt Mercer and Marisha Ray, hey, do you have any new news for us for what your plans are for the mini titles you've been tossing out and supposedly supporting? And the answer is no. No, you don't. It's very hard to stay relevant if you don't tell people what's going on. So let's check this week's numbers and then go over what little Critical Role news we have. Okay, Critical Role on Twitch. Let's see. It's funny, the Mortal Kombat thing was 16 days ago, and they're just now talking about it on YouTube and various posts around the interweb. So I'm not sure what that means, if anything. Let's see, the last Critical Role on Twitch was 14 days ago with 256K views. We had 7 days ago, we had Candle Obscura, Needles and Thread, episode 2. With 74.4K views. And we have Four-Sided Dice, episode 17. And that had 59K views. Over on the YouTube, Mit's Tinderbox Season 2, episode 6 had 22K views. Candle Obscura, episode 2 had 68K views. Mit's Season 2, Episode 7 had 21. Oh, hold on. There's somebody at the door. Hello? Yes. It was Bonds.com bringing us food. Thank you, Bonds.com. All right, where were we? Steve was entertaining you, I'm sure, when we were talking. Don't you love these slice of life things of mine? Mit's Season 2, Episode 7 with 10K views. Oh, and Night of the Living Bits Four-Sided Dive, Episode 17 with 78K views. The last Critical Role episode, Campaign 3, episode 73, was 9 days ago with 451K views. So that's an up for Critical Role views, but everything else is doing pretty crappy. Candle Obscura and Mitts are not making you guys anything close. I don't know, guys. Do you really think this is things you could continue to invest energy in? I would dump Candle Obscura and start pushing what Illuminated Worlds can actually do if I was you. And Mitts, I mean, maybe it's doing well on the podcast channels. I don't know, but it's definitely not doing well video-wise. The Mortal Kombat got you 253K views, which is good, but considering it's Mortal Kombat, could have done better. Maybe it's time to rethink the direction you're taking your digital empire, especially with the year coming to an end, all the strikes coming to an end. You can start working on Vox Machina Season 3 and Mighty 9 Season 1. You can start working on the movie, and we can maybe finally get some news regarding Dagger, Illuminated Worlds, and Till the Last Grasp. Now, 253K views. I'm not sure Till the Last Grasp, Mortal Kombat was the best choice. But we'll see what happens with that, because only now people are talking about it, I've noticed, like I said. So, yeah. Let's head over to Darrington Press, daggerheart.com. It has changed ownership. It now says web design by Touch Dreams. Let us see if Touch Dreams has updated anything since the last time we were here. Nope. Nope. And nope. So other than chaining ownership, nothing has changed that we're aware of. Yep. All the same stuff we saw at Gen Con. All right. So yeah, let's head over to the blog, shall we? And yep, nothing new on the blog. Products, Candle Obscura, hasn't changed. Daggerheart hasn't changed. Till the Last Grasp hasn't changed. Doesn't look like anybody is updating the Darrington Press website. So Critical Role, boys and girls, what's going on? I mean, I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be, not me, and trying like, hey guys, here's your chance to jump on the iron is hot, especially since it looks like once again the critters are turning against him. I've spotted a couple of different people posting on internet about how Mercer's losing money, Mercer's losing energy, Mercer's losing interest, Critical Role is dying, blah, blah, blah. It's amazing how quickly you people turn on them, really. And then, of course, get upset if anybody that's other than you talk shit. If I talk shit about Critical Role, oh my God, you will death threats. But if the critters turn on Critical Role and talk shit about them, it's okay. I don't understand that. You guys are way more toxic about Critical Role than I've ever been. Multiple people posting multiple YouTube videos about how Mercer now sucks. I don't know. Yeah. So as much as we would love there to be news regarding what their plans are for Illuminated Worlds, Daggerheart, and Till the Last Grasp, there is none. Maybe they're on vacation. Maybe they're getting ready to go back to work now that the strikes are over. Maybe they're just rethinking. If I was them, and I'm not, if I was them, this is what I would do, but nobody cares what I think, but this is what I would do. First, dump Candle Obscura. The Call of Cthulhu, modern day urban horror market maybe has, audience as a TV show. Candle Obscura, the TV show might work. Because, look at how popular shows like, Carnival Alley, Supernatural, Victorian horror, mystery, spooky works okay, but not great. It's never had that huge. I mean, who knew Supernatural was going to be as big as it was? But I'm sure part of the Supernatural fan base was because of, Hank and Dean were so dreamy or whatever. But, X-Files type shows work. But I don't know if it works for if the audience exists for Candle Obscura. The numbers don't seem to say that. Call of Cthulhu, people want to see you guys playing D&D, or they want to see you playing things they recognize. I mean, we'd have to go back and check the numbers for some of the other one shots, but pretty sure Honey Heist did better than the Mortal Kombat. So you need to decide, is Illuminated Worlds going to be the new your GURPS? And then you need to start doing a bunch of one-shots showing everybody what Illuminated Worlds can do. As regards to Daggerheart, we need to see updates. If not weekly, monthly. Get Travis or Sam or somebody once a month to talk about what's going on with the Daggerheart and the play tests for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Because we need to know that you're ready when 2024 D&D comes out. And we need to know that you're either, yes, 100% behind Daggerheart and dumping D&D to focus all your creative energy on being a legitimate competitor to D&D 2024, or we need to know, hey, you know what? We've decided to stay loyal to D&D. And I know you a lot of guys who were counting on Daggerheart, but fuck that. We know where our money is. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, the decision's going to be based on money. Now, my gut tells me they're going to stay loyal to Amazon and they're going to make their own game. Financially, it makes the most sense, especially with how badly Hasbro seems to be handling D&D lately. The last couple days alone, which we'll talk about in another video. So, yeah. It's time to put up or shut up. You need to either say yes, 100% behind this, or no, we're going to stay loyal and campaign for will be D&D. I don't think it will. I don't think it should. Every ounce of my business knowledge, which, mind you, is very limited. I will admit that I'm an idiot, right? Says no, staying loyal to Wizards of the Coast is bad. It is much better financially in the long run to keep the product ground. As I keep saying, the only thing Hasbro that can offer them that they're not getting is action figures and Critical Role Clue, right? That's the only thing that Hasbro can come to them and say, merchandising of the characters from Critical Role, from Vox Machina, on the lunch boxes. We will give you X amount of the shares if you remain loyal and continue to use D&D for Critical Role Campaign 4. That's the only thing they can offer them, because Amazon's giving them everything else. Amazon's giving the TV, the books, the cartoons, the access to a multi-world, whatever. So from what little I know of the industry, it makes no sense to stay loyal to Hasbro unless they think the D&D fan base won't follow them. And that's just stupid. Of course, whatever you guys do, if it's fantasy, if it's Critical Role, if it's Campaign 4, you could use Creeks and Crawdads. People will follow you because that's what they want to see you doing. I don't think anybody wants to see you doing Call of Cthulhu horror. But maybe they do. I don't know. What do you think? It does seem like I'm the only person still talking about this at this point. So stay loyal to me by supporting me. I will sell out. How about tossing me some free Darrington print merch for all the free press I give you? That's it for Critical Role news this week. If you've got anything you want to talk about in regards to our Calabasas neighbors, let me know. Otherwise, time to move on to the next story before the noise gets too loud.